And if you know what this means, I have never in my life as a member of parliament benefited from a shilling or even a coin in the name of what is called mileage. And even the member for Dagoretti North, the Honorable Beatrice Elach, from the time she was a nominated member of parliament in Nairobi, and now that she represents a constituency in Nairobi. And you know, when you get a lady being elected in a constituency member, and especially in a volatile constituency like Dagoretti North, you must give respect to that kind of honorable member being elected in a constituency like that. And she will tell you she has never benefited from even a shilling in her time as a member of parliament, despite the fact that she may have to do more trips to her constituency and back from parliament. Within a day or within a week, she does more trips and covered more mileage than a member like our former Deputy Speaker, the Honorable Farah, who will probably go to his constituency once every weekend, travel for 300 kilometers to and fro, but that is the 30 kilometers the Honorable Beatrice will do 5 times probably in a day. It is possible for the member for Dagoretti North to be in her office at 7 a.m. At 8:30, she is in her constituency. 9:30, when the house is rising, she is here. At 11, she goes back to her constituency office, comes back to the house, and the same in the afternoon. And therefore, she also warrants to get some mileage. But we have never gotten, we have never had it to be an issue. But those who benefit, you will appreciate the work that the Parliamentary Service Commission does and why there is need now to align the Parliamentary Service Act with those functions of ensuring that they are taking care of your well-being as members, and also staff, our staff who are doing a very good job for us, so that all their welfare matters and well-being are catered for by the Parliamentary Service Commission and not any other body out there. And you know what I mean. And if you don't know, please know it is any other body out there. And I have not mentioned any other body. I have just said it is important that just like the Judicial Service Commission deals with judicial officers in the judiciary, this parliament is an independent arm of government, just like the judiciary is an independent arm of government. And therefore, we must not be treated any differently. If the Judicial Service Commission takes care of the well-being of the members of the judiciary and their staff, we also need to align our Parliamentary Service Act so that our own commission takes care of your well-being. And you need not have any apologies having a commission to take care of your well-being, even those who benefit from mileage. You benefit from mileage because of the distance you come from in your constituencies. And you know, somebody who is traveling from Tiati, like the women rep for Baringo County, when she moves from Tiati, close to 800 kilometers away from the CBD, I must appreciate what she has to go through as compared to me, who will move a mere 15 kilometers to Kikuyu and back. The farthest corner of my constituency, I think, is about 40 kilometers from here. The farthest corner where I border with Kajiado County and part of one tip of Narok County. But Honorable Speaker, you know, even as we engage in other debates, including the one man, one woman, one vote, we must be cognizant of the kind of country that we all live in and appreciate each other as Kenyans. It is God who placed us in our various destinations where we call home. And nothing makes the Honorable Farah or the Honorable Lesuda not come to live in Kikuyu. Today I represent a constituency just outside Nairobi. And because of the proximity to Nairobi, we are hosting Kenyans from all walks of life, from Garissa, from Mandera, some from Tiati, some from Western Kenya, some from the far north, as far as Marsabit County. And they are Kenyans who have every right to live in Kikuyu and in Kiambu. Honorable Speaker, I was telling somebody yesterday, in another 20 years, or 10 years from today, I may not be a member of parliament for Kikuyu. I do not know who will be the member of parliament for Kikuyu. But any child who has grown up in Kikuyu and knows Kikuyu, irrespective of where they come from, can be elected as a member of parliament in Kikuyu. I will not be surprised, Honorable Speaker, if at one time the governor position in Kiambu goes to somebody who does not originally hail from Kiambu. That is the beauty for democracy, and that is the kind of country we want to build. Today, we have elected a president who many believed that there are communities that would never vote for a president from the Rift Valley. But we elected a president on the basis of what he espoused, what he stood for, not on the basis of where he came from. That is why, Honorable Speaker, elsewhere we have taken time, painfully, to stand for what is right, not what is politically expedient and what you think is politically popular in your village, but what is right and good for Kenya. I said yesterday, Honorable Speaker, Kenya is now playing at a global stage. We are globalizing our country. We cannot afford to dwell on village matters now. We cannot villagize, if there is such a word as villagizing. If there is globalizing, please let us not villagize our country. We have a beautiful country. Yes. A beautiful country that we cannot afford to villagize. Yes. A beautiful country where our president has placed on a global stage. Yes. And it is that globalization that we should be focusing on, not villagizing a beautiful country like Kenya. And I want to plead with all of you as members of parliament, please, as you are told by the president on Madaraka Day, you are bestowed with a very dignified position as members of the National Assembly of Kenya. National Assembly, that's why you're called MNAs, members of the National Assembly. Not members of some village assemblies, not members of your county assemblies. You are members of the national assemblies to espouse that what is of national good and the greater public good in the nation of Kenya. Honorable Speaker, with those many remarks, because I can see I'm short of time, let me just close by saying that there is a famous saying, which I could quote, that says you can't build a kingdom with someone who still wants the attention from the village. We will not build our nation if we still want attention from our villages. Let us build a nation where we need and seek attention of the nation of Kenya, not the attention of your villagers. With that, I second.
Thank you. So